All right, y'all, stay tuned. The Storm Warning Show coming right up on BKS1 Radio TV. Let's get it.
This is the Storm Warning Show. Turn the radio up. Let's go. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
BKS1, Storm Warning. You already know what it is. It's your boy Peter Guns. I'm at home. I'm bunkered up. The Henny. Stay tuned. Hit me after, baby. Weather. BKS1.
You. What's good? You're on the official Storm Warning Show, BKS1 Radio TV. All right, I know what it is. Another Thursday night. Oh, we are going to talk about some things tonight. You know how it goes down. But first, peace and blessings to everybody on the check-in. No matter what platform you're watching us on, we are here live. We are here for you to participate, join the show, and let me introduce my amazing co-hosts. 1/3 of the R&B group Allure. My partner in crime over here.
Yes.
My favorite Puerto Rican.
I better be.
Hurricane Kiss.
Puerto Rico.
Hey.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Okay. We gotta get you some theme music. Well, we don't got no theme music for you.
Yes.
Oh man, it's good to be back. Hello, family. Good evening.
Yes, and I'm just
and
humbly.
as always, to the left, the man who makes it all happen. The man with the master plan, the CEO. El chocolatito, el jefe, el general.
Watch your mouth.
DJ Storm on the general.
Yes. In the building.
Ooh, wait. Before we start anything, for those of you who don't know and who have been living under a rock, tonight at 12 o'clock midnight, your boy is turning 25 years old. It is Aquarius season, y'all. Okay? Partner birthday coming up.
25 plus 25 plus 25.
Plus 25 plus 25.
Plus 25.
So cheers to that. God bless you. I love you. Everybody, please send them some love.
Love you too. Love you too.
All that good stuff.
Yes,
I'm excited. Yes.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. And yes, I'm having a little birthday celebration along with one of my good friends in the game, in the business.
Yes.
Natalie. Yes, one half of the pinup girls and everything. But we having a nice little birthday celebration.
Yes.
It's going down at the Stateside Tap and Tavern Saturday. All right, that's at 149 Pierce Street, Somerset, New Jersey, Franklin, New Jersey, whatever. Somerset, Franklin. It's the same thing. All right, but it's going down. It's going to be nice. We're going to have a good time. Yes, it will be officially my born day celebration. Yes, I'll be 25 times 25 years old, something like that. Shout out to my man DJ Truth. He's going to be on the ones and twos. He called me up this weekend and said, "No, can you just do a set?" I said, "Maybe. Depends on how I'm feeling. Depends on how much I'm drinking."
No, I'm going to do a set regardless.
Listen.
Because he can't sit still for nothing, even on his birthday.
But listen, you got to RSVP. You could come, but you got to RSVP. You see that number right there? The number is 732-630-1226. Again, that number is 732-630-1226. You got to RSVP.
Yes.
Okay, in order for you to come. Just come on out, have a drink with me, celebrate, have a good time, have some cake. Let's bop, some music. Let's act up. Let's do what we do.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
yeah, so it's going to be at Stateside. Stateside is a very nice place.
Looks
Stateside
like
Tap and Tavern. Very nice spot located in Somerset, New Jersey. Food is delicious. Atmosphere is nice and everything. I mean, it's just a good vibe.
A nice vibe.
Yeah, real good vibe. So come on out, have a good time with your boy, all right? It's the birthday celebration. Again, like she said, I'll be 25 times 25.
So you want to give some shout-outs real quick?
Yes.
For everybody who's joining us. As always, shout out to our Platinum Watchers, our family. We love y'all. Denise Sparrow. We got to shout Tracy Abram, Pamela Houston.
Yes. Shout out to Pamela Houston.
Tiffany Barker. Hey, Tiff.
Yes, shout out to Tiff. Shout out to Toya.
Terry.
All my peoples. I love y'all, man.
Yes. Latoya. Hey,
Denise.
Booski. Sandy. Hey, Boo.
Talil.
Yes, Talil. Yes.
Wifey,
Oh,
what's good? What's good?
Yes, so far.
Listen, come on out, have a good time. And like I said, you just got to RSVP, and, I'll see you in the building. We're going to start off light, but we're going to get heavy tonight. Of course, we're going to do some relationship topics. We're going to talk about some things about how y'all women don't be acting right. And all that.
Lord,
I'm sorry. I didn't say that. Did I say that?
You did.
I'm sorry.
And I heard you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's the truth.
Right, let's start off light. So it's funny now. Everybody getting on these platforms, on these podcasts, and they throwing shade at people. Even my man Uncle Charlie. Tiff, you ready for this?
Oh, Lord.
Uncle Charlie threw some shade at Patti LaBelle.
Wait, what?
Uncle Charlie threw a little shade at Patti LaBelle and the Breakfast Club and everything like that. So basically the whole convo was like how he's never got invited to the Grammys. Never won a Grammy or whatever, himself personally, but never got invited, whatever the case may be. So that was the convo. That's what the convo was about. And then it went into a little Patti LaBelle shade.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we're going to play the clip. You know how we do. We got a lot of clips for y'all, a lot of stuff for y'all tonight. So you definitely going to want to tune in. No matter what platform y'all listening to us on tonight.
Yes.
Share it out. Just click the share button and everything. Have some fun. It's the birthday show today. It's the birthday show. Yes, I'll be 25 times 25 plus something. All right, so let's get it. But this is Uncle Charlie, man, throwing a little shade on not just Patti LaBelle, but listen to where the convo goes. All right, and this was about him not being at the Grammys. Here's the clip.
You said something earlier, man, about the Grammys and how you would never perform there now. And I think about this year. Like this year, they had Celine Dion showed up, Joni Mitchell performed there for the first time, Billy Joel was there. Like. Yeah. As a veteran in this game, a legend, you wouldn't want to do something like that just to.
I would love to, but they never asked me. Hey man, I'm not doing that no more with them kind of people, man.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that because I don't have to do that. Because how many people see? I got the most number ones in any R&B artist in this country, Billboard number ones than anybody that's solo, that's dead or gone.
And when you think about it, it's not really too many of y'all left. It's you, it's Stevie Wonder, it's Ronald Isley.
Yeah.
And none of them ain't had no number ones in a long time.
Yeah. That's right.
Patti LaBelle.
Long time.
Yeah.
But it's all good. She did her thing. Now, gospel's where they headed and that she's there. Well, okay, that's fine. If you're just not giving your life to the Lord, I mean, you should have already had given your life.
God damn, Charlie.
It
ain't never too late, man.
No, I know it ain't never too late. But I'm saying the reason why I said it is because you straddling the fence.
Yeah.
Damn.
I get you.
You said Patti LaBelle's straddling the fence?
No, I'm just saying people that wait, and because you can't get no more radio, you want to
go gospel side.
Go straight to the gospel side.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Don't run over there because of that.
Right.
I'm not saying Patty did that, but it sure looks like that.
Man, what is you talking about, Charlie Wilson?
Hey, man.
Ain't no Patti LaBelle
let me tell you
now.
something, man. I'm the only one been shouting on the stage ever at my concert, so I ain't never stopped praising God. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Yes, sir.
So the lady asked me yesterday, you going to do a gospel album? I said, I would love to. But since you're over here on this station, if I do one, you tell him that Charlie Wilson been doing gospel all his life, and he's been doing R&B all his life. So don't y'all try to get you church folk just try to nail him up against the wall because he ran over there. It's not that I'm running nowhere.
Yeah.
I've been praying 2 or 3 times a day, asking God.
I'm a clap. But at the same time, you didn't have to play Patty out like that, Uncle Charlie. You know we love you, bruh. You didn't even have to throw that shade. You could have kept it with the Grammy convo.
Yeah, like what? Oh, come on.
But yeah, he threw shade.
That's too much.
That was unnecessary shade.
That was very much unnecessary.
Shout out to Toya said, cut the crap.
For real.
Pamela said, hold on. Pamela said, oh Lord, he hating.
Mm-hmm.
And then Toya said, nah, Patty sells out every time. Facts, Toya. And Toya would know.
Uncle Charlie did what?
Cindy said, can't live without you. Is not about Jesus, sir.
Right. Like,
hold up.
Like, for real.
Hold up. He said, that's not about Jesus, sir.
Tiffany said, not my Patty.
Yeah, because what Patty do to him?
On.
Now listen, being that we on y'all church folks,
Jesus.
some of y'all keep it a little bit too real in church.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
I
I got to
already
play
know-
this
I feel
clip.
like I know where this is
and
going.
again, we put a disclaimer in the beginning of our show.
Yes.
Parental guidance is suggested and all of that, whatever. But
Very
this
much
is grown folks' time. This is why we on this late, because it's for the adults and everything. But how you going to be up in church and you a grandmama?
Okay.
But she said how she really felt.
Mm-hmm.
So
the mic was on.
Yeah, but the mic was hot. She didn't know.
Right.
So the question was asked to her about, from the pastor. The pastor said, how do you keep a man happy?
Well, they asked her specifically, how did she keep her man
How
happy
did she
all
keep
those years?
her man happy for what, 45 years?
I think it was something like that, yeah.
So she kept her man happy for 45 years. So here's how this whole and let me just read it right here. I'm showing y'all this right now.
45.
So church member tells how she kept a man happy for 45 years. This is Pastor Keon and Shawnee at Bible study. It got a little spicy.
Why is it
But she didn't know that mic was on. Listen real good, y'all. Listen to your phones or your
Turn
computers.
your volume up.
Turn your volume up. Listen real good.
Yeah, because you might miss it.
All right, here's the clip.
If you really know her, you know this could go left at any time. But she has promised me that it's going to be PG. Mama Pam, how you keep a man happy for 45 years? Okay. Let the church say yeah. Yeah.
You. Wow. She kept it 300 in the house of the Lords.
That was 300 times 300 times 300.
And she didn't know she had a hot mic. Did y'all hear that?
What made me laugh about that whole situation was that before she even said anything, you saw what he said, right? He said, oh, We asked, was it Maddie? I don't want to say her name wrong. And he said, and if y'all know her, you already know this could go left at any time. They already used to her. Like, so
they were setting it up. They were setting it up.
You know this one happened a couple of times.
So that's how y'all get down in Bible study.
And then you're going to keep it PG?
Let me find out.
Oh, my God.
Tiff be going to Bible studies on her show night. Let me find out.
No, Terry. I stuck my teeth
yes,
because
indeed.
I said shout out to Terry, and then Norm said Talil, right? Because you call him
Talil.
You call him Talil, and I called him Terry. I was like, I meant Talil.
All right, so look. Let's read some comments. So Pamela said, shout out to Pamela. Pamela said, she's just telling the people to suck a little something. Oh, my God. This is where the show is going. Hold on.
Jesus Christ. She said, "Do your throat exercise."
Tiff is just laughing. She can't sit there. And Jason said, "Yes, indeed."
Yeah, no, but who said that? She gonna help some. She
gonna help save some marriages.
Listen.
Hey, listen. You might be right. Shout out. What's her name? Miss Patty.
I think it's Miss Maddie.
Miss Maddie. Miss Patty.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, okay.
Jason said, "Keep him fed and give him." Oh Lord.
I'm just saying. I feel like yes, it was in the church, so it was probably wrong timing.
Right.
You saw the comments. Everybody was like, let's not all act like some of y'all in the comments ain't doing the same thing Christians. Like, if that was the case, how did some of us get here?
Facts.
So, come on, man.
Facts.
Jesus. Just wrong timing.
Y'all heathens.
Yeah, heathens.
So anyway. So if a man says to you, yep. I'm asking the ladies listening to the show, and fellas, because I want to know y'all real feelings on this.
Okay.
So if you say to a woman, I'm going to spoil you. Oh, I'm feeling you. I love you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to spoil you. What automatically goes in your head? Is it money? Like he's about to buy you some gifts?
Well, you're asking me what's going through my head?
Yeah.
About what to expect when he says that, you're saying?
Yeah. So what does spoil?
Well, I would think, this is me personally, I would think that if a man is saying that, he's assuming that by saying he's gonna spoil, by saying he's gonna spoil me, that means that he's gonna spoil me with material things, because most men think that women are impressed by that.
All right. So this young lady I'm about to play, I want y'all to listen to her, ladies, fellas. Listen to what she's saying, because spoil me to her doesn't really have nothing to do with money.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So let's just listen to what she says. So she's basically saying spoiling me doesn't always equate to spending money. Y'all hear that? Here's the clip.
Love that answer.
Everybody can afford what I want. And I want your time. I want you to take interest in me. I want you to actually spend time getting to know me. I want, when I'm going through something, I want you to be able to tell me how I will react or how you think I might feel. That's spoiling me. Like, do I like gifts and all of those things? Of course, I like those things. I don't require those things. Yeah. Where I am right now, consideration and integrity are the two number one characteristic traits for any man or friend, even. I had this conversation with both my best friends. Like, consideration and integrity is at the top of the list for me. It's your problem. It's not my problem that you think when I say I want to be spoiled that you got to go cash out. I never said that. I said spoil me, right? Yeah. That means that if you know that I like a payday, bring it in sometimes. Yeah. You know that my favorite drink is a ginger beer, keep that stocked. Spoil me. You know that I like to be rubbed on, keep your hands on me.
Touch me. Tease me.
Everybody can afford what
I got to clap that up.
Yes, please.
Hold up. I didn't know they make them like her anymore.
Yes, they do.
I didn't think they make them like her anymore.
Yes, they do.
Fellas, you still got hope.
Yeah, he got Maki Dada fingers right now.
Yeah, there's still some good women out there.
She kind of threw me for a loop with that one part where she said, when I'm going through something, I want you to be able to know exactly how I should handle something. That the way she said it was kind of weird. I feel like I kind of know where she was going with it, but everything that she said, I have to applaud because it's super facts.
Let's read some comments. So, Terry said, I'm going to propose to her. What's her Facebook name? I'll get it for you, Terry.
I can't.
Hold on. And let's see. Let's go back to these early comments.
So, Pamela said, I am a spoiled person, but mine is more of attention than money. Yes.
Dope.
Spoiled, keep me spoiled. Yeah, it's true. But again, that's just a misconception. I think people nowadays, when you hear stuff like that, you automatically think that somebody wants, because there are a lot of people out, out there like that, who they identify with being spoiled as, he bought me a car, they bought me jewelry, they gave me money, they buy me stuff, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, material things, me personally, as much as I appreciate gifts and I appreciate being given things or whatever the case is, that's never going to be the thing that's going to win me over.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like trying to buy my love, or thinking like that's what I require. Like, when we've talked about love languages. You know what I'm saying? Like, my favorites are quality time and physical touch. All the other stuff is just extra. You know what I'm saying? So I loved what she said. She was on the money with that.
All right. So you was feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So we gonna give her a thumbs up.
It ain't about material things all the time.
All right.
Like she said, you want to bring me my favorite candy? Somebody come in there with some Sour Patch Kids? I might do something strange for some change. It's just, it's a thought that counts.
I'm gonna tell you some real talk. Through my whole dating experiences and everything, and through my whole travels through life, thank God I'm married now and all of that. But I learned a lot about women.
Yes.
You will get some women that don't care nothing about that. No money, this, that, whatever. And then you would get the first question they ask you on a date is, do you got a pension? And what you make, how much you make.
Right.
And right away, some fellas still go for it because they thinking with their other head.
Right.
And then some fellas will get up and walk away. So yeah, I just always been one of those dudes that would get up and walk away.
But
like
do
when
you
I hear
think
some
that that's
nonsense.
like that whole, what you just mentioned, like saying like, asking me about my pension and how much I make or whatever. I don't recall when I was growing up and just being in relationships or seeing other relationships, I never recall that being, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Like a requirement. You know what I mean? Or like a deal breaker.
Good evening,
you know what I'm saying? Like when we used to meet people and have conversations and it would blossom into relationships. I never remember anybody, and I swear to you, ever saying like, oh well, how much you make and this and the third and what do you do? And I've been in the music business for like 25 years, but then again, everybody that I kind of dealt with were like around the way guys, which I actually appreciated more. You know what I mean? Than dating someone that did the same thing that I did. So it was never like a thing. It was always like, you do what you do, I do what I do, and we meet in the middle. And if it works out, it works out. I feel like that's a now thing. Is it just me, or like is this?
It existed
back then.
Yeah, it existed a little.
Okay.
But right now it
seems to be the norm.
Yeah, that's the norm. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna segue on to this because. And shout out to Kiss. She's been on it, like certain things she wants to talk about and certain things she sent me and everything. Shout out to my partner. And I know this probably was close to you. That's why you sent it to me, right? So there are mothers out there, right? That when their dad tries to, I'm talking about, when you're not with the father in the same household, so y'all doing the co-parenting thing, whatever like that. And some mothers get bent out of shape because the dads try to give the child structure and discipline. Now, when you sent this, I had my own reservations. And listen, no disrespect, because what happened years ago
right.
with me personally. But there are some moms that get upset because, you're not all nicey all the time or whatever. You're trying to give the child some discipline, some structure. Listen, you got to clean the house. Listen, you got to mow the lawn. Listen, you got to help with some things around the house. You got to do this. You got to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Especially when it comes to a boy, a young, that you're trying to make into a man, right? So this clip I'm about to show y'all.
And he's primarily living with the mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this clip I'm about to show y'all is how the mother really didn't want, the father to be in the kid's life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you not want the father to be in the kid's life?
Especially when he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Right. So I'm going to play this clip for y'all. And let me just break this down. So basically, the mother won't let the father be in the child's life because of structure and discipline. Here's the clip. Let's really talk about this. Let's go in on it. And again, we're going to talk about everything today, from Monique to DL Hughley to everything. Yes. This is why we want y'all to share it out. Tell somebody about the show, what's going on, because we about to get real here on the Storm Warning Show. But here's the clip. Mother won't let the father be in the child's life because of structure and discipline. Here's the clip.
Every time he go with you somewhere, what's going on?
It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Hold on.
Come on.
It's not a problem. Every time he come with me and I chastise him about something, he want to get in his feelings and shoot you a text message.
Okay.
He want to go back home.
All right. But the thing is, you run your house like a boot camp. That's why your other kids ain't happy there.
No,
He's not used to that.
I run my house with structure and discipline. That's what I run my household with. I'm not saying that you're not doing a good job of that, but that's what I run my house with. And when he get in his feelings, he want to come home because I chastise him.
Right. But he don't do that there. I do everything here. I clean his room. I do the dishes. I clean up. He don't do that. That's why he don't ever want to be there. He don't want to be at your house because you run that shit like a fucking boot camp, man.
You can't be serious. How you gonna raise a young man like that? He ain't gonna be able to know how to fend for himself. Cook, clean, mow the grass. He ain't gonna be able to do none of that shit.
He can do other stuff. He can do other stuff.
Who's teaching him?
I'm teaching him.
How you?
He still got to learn how to be compassionate towards others and be nice to others.
Listen,
you're doing too much on him, man.
I'm not doing too much. You raising this boy to be too goddamn soft, man.
What you mean by soft?
Look, at the rate he gonna end up being a felon on the street, a fucking mama's boy don't nobody want, or you gonna end up being gay. One of the three.
Okay, but you already have a son that's gay.
But I didn't raise him. But that's just my opinion.
So you saying I'm raising him, I'm turning him to be out to be gay?
That's not what I'm saying. See, you trying to change the whole narrative. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about me disciplining my son and you not being an interference. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, look though. That's not how I discipline though.
He could be
you too hard on.
He could be whatever he want to be. Let's get that straight.
Okay. But you too hard on him. You too hard on him.
I'm supposed to be hard on him. That's wrong with these kids.
Why you think your other kids don't want to come? You too hard on them, man. That's too much. Let them be a kid.
So I got to be the fall guy because I want to be hard on my kids to make sure they turn out right, better than I did.
Look, come on, baby, come on, get out the car.
Oh my gosh, man, that's the whole.
Come on.
Really, son?
Come on. Mama take care of you. I'll take you shopping later on, okay?
See what I'm talking about? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. That type shit.
Man, Jaquez, go on. We don't need that shit. Go on. Go on about your business, man. We don't need that.
Really?
Because the thing is this. At the end of the day, I take care of him. All I asked you to do was to step in and give him something.
That's all I'm doing. That's my son, man. That's all I'm trying to do is be there for him and raise him right.
You don't got to discipline and yell at him out.
I ain't had my father in my life, okay? So I know what it feels like, but I need to raise him and discipline him and show him the right way. Better than I did, you feel?
No, I don't agree with you on that part.
You can't be serious, man. That's bullshit, man.
Man, just go on and go. I'll take care of my son from here. We don't need you.
Okay.
We good.
Hey, keep that same energy when you need some money now.
All right.
All right.
Make no sense.
Wow.
That's a whole lot to
unpack.
See,
it's a whole lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Because again, I saw my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I went through something similar. I ain't trying to put nobody on blast because it was a long time ago where I tried to discipline my child, whatever, like that. And because I didn't want him being on the phone 2-3 in the morning, right? He stayed at my house because he had school the next day. He had work to do and all stuff like that. I didn't want him on the phone. No 15-year-old child should be on the phone.
Right.
3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So when I said something,
dream by then.
This young man decided to call his mother, and it turned into, oh, well, that's why he should be with me and blah, blah, because he could do what he wants to at my house.
Ma'am.
And then she called the cops, but it backfired on her because then the officer, it was a white officer, the officer was like, ma'am, don't call us for nothing like this no more. He's supposed to be telling his son that. He's disciplining his son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't call us. Don't waste my time. I wish I had a father like that. Blah, 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 blah. So I get this brother's pain right here, whatever, because sometimes you got to let us do what we do.
Right.
And plus, that kid should not be seeing a division between his parents like that.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been on a united front in front of that child.
Or y'all could have sat in the car and had that discussion while he was in the house. Like,
Yes.
doing it in front of him is ridiculous.
Yeah, so, listen, let's read some comments.
Man, that is crazy.
Let's read some comments.
Pamela said, I have a son, and I knew I couldn't teach him to be a man. I never interfered with him, with his dad or stepdad disciplining him. Let's go up a little bit. Where we at? That's such a surface convo about pension. Okay. Burnell? Mothers have to get out the way and let fathers father. They don't understand the tough love we have to give. Pamela also said, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard, you setting him up for failure.
Woo!
She also said, Mama cannot teach him how to be a man.
Come on.
Danny Marie said, that's embarrassing, and she's saying it like it's cute, laugh out loud, shaking my head.
Facts.
Terry
Facts.
said, she can't control his home. Then, when the child goes wrong, want dad to come be tough. He's teaching him structure. Right. Ugh, Mama is frustrating. That's what I was
Let's
thinking.
go, Tracy. Hey, Tracy.
Hey, there's no reasoning with her nonsense. Bernard also said, I'm currently going through this. Child's mother has done everything to try to prevent me from being in the child's life. And he looks like a teenager. Terry said, she the reason he left her. Danny said, Stevie Wonder can see that woman is the one,
Shout out
is
to
the
Danny.
one in the room.
Hey,
What?
Danny.
Denise said there should be a balance. And Terry said she keeps saying my son and not our son. Right. She's going to have issues with that child. Jason replied, I'm currently... Oh, that was Jason. I'm sorry. I feel you, B.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
It's real in it's real in the field when it comes to that. And nobody... It's funny because, of course, we know courts always side...
Yeah, with the mother.
Mm-hmm. Everybody feels as though the mother's right, whatever case it may be.
Right.
But I know, like in my situation, I had residential custody.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to go through that, what I went through at that time, you know, it was heartbreaking for me because it wasn't a united front.
Right.
It was just because, we ain't together and I ain't getting X, Y, and Z, so I'm basically going to make it hard for you.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But see, and that's the thing. Like, the reasons behind why a lot of women act like this is the most juvenile shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, if something doesn't work out between you and your child's mother, child's father, that doesn't give you the right to then sit back and say, well, I'm unhappy about this, so now I'm going to make your life a living hell.
Right.
I never understood the rationale behind two people having a child, right? But because I'm going to the fathers because we don't see a lot of women going through this. And there's a whole heap of deadbeat mothers out there that don't get the same treatment. So when you have a man who's standing up and doing what he's supposed to because a father is a father, there's a difference between a father and a daddy. We know this. But when you have a man who is stepping up and taking care of his responsibility, you never have to ask him for anything. He's taking care of these kids, whether you're together or not, picking up the kids on time, providing for the kid,
Right.
you know, providing structure and discipline.
Right.
The fact that she stood there and said, well, I do everything for him. I cook, I clean, I do whatever. It's true. You're setting him up to be a mama's boy. You're setting him up to be a failure because now he's going to get used to thinking that for the rest of his life, you're going to take care of him.
Right.
So he's going to live in your house and he's 20-something, 30, whatever. These are the type of kids that never leave the home front. But when you have a man that's trying to provide all those things, structure and discipline and love, because sometimes that tough love is the realest love you can feel.
Facts.
And honestly speaking, like when I saw that, I sent it to you only because of the fact that, like, you know, we've all had different extremes of the same type of situations, you know, with our child's father,
Right.
mother,
Yes.
whatever case is.
Yes.
Although my stories are completely different because I, for the most part, raised my daughter. You know, her dad tried to step in whenever he could. I'm not trying to talk about that right now, but at the end of the day, I never, ever, and contrary to his belief, because whenever he didn't get his way, it was always, I'm trying to feed my daughter this or make her feel like you trying to make her like you because you feel. And I've always had love for my daughter's father because he gave me the best gift he could have ever gave me, whether he was involved in any kind of capacity or not.
Right.
I knew my daughter was going to be good regardless, but all I ever asked was give her time, be a father. And I stepped out the way.
But here's my thing. How do you feel? Okay, so that situation we just saw right there in that clip I just played, y'all. Don't y'all feel that affects the child?
Yeah, it
with
definitely
them
does.
beefing like that
It definitely
in front
does.
of him, one. and then she's being condescending towards him and whatever, and he's making the father feel. She's making the father feel like this small or whatever the case may be. Like, how do you feel that affects the child? You know what I'm saying?
It affects the child tremendously, but at the same time, the same way she just said, "Come on, baby," and tell him to get out the car. We don't know what that child is thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like she's saying, "Oh, he don't want to go over there. Your other kids don't want to be over there." At the end of the day, who doesn't want their child to be disciplined?
Facts.
Like that was my biggest fear. Like, okay, I'm one and done, but I always wanted my own son. But I always said, if I can give birth to a little boy, I want to be able to do that with a foundation of a strong family, with the father being in his life and whatever the case was, because I saw how hard it was for my daughter.
Right.
Being a daddy's girl. Like, she's both of us, but she loves her daddy through right, wrong, and different. But
right.
it's so different out here, especially,
I've seen that.
You know what I'm saying? You see it. So at the end of the day, it's like, that's the hardest thing that you should think about doing is putting your child, your son, daughter, whatever, in a predicament like that, to have to feel like they can't speak up, because what they should have been saying was, the father should have said, "Do you want to stay or do you want to go?" Because sometimes the mothers can be very manipulative and say, "Oh, if you do da 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 da, you ain't gonna get this and you're gonna get that," and that's not cool, man. Like you're dividing. You know what I'm saying? Like a child from their father, a father who wants to be. We could go on and on for days. It honestly pisses me off, because there's so many fathers that are on child support. There's so many fathers who don't see their children, and you have these women giving this false narrative of what the situation is. Meanwhile, y'all just mad because y'all ain't getting the boom boom no more, and you're mad because shit didn't work out with y'all, and putting your kids in the middle. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm sorry.
And it does affect. Trust me,
I know.
I know it does affect the child down the road.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down the line, it does affect the child. It's something I know personally, and it's like, when I look back, man. I'm like, now do you see that I was right?
Yeah.
And wanting to be a part of his life and do this and teach him how to do these things and whatever like that. But you're being too this, and you're being too rough, or no, and this and that, and then you got to deal with that in the long run.
Yeah, it's not cool.
But let's read some comments.
So Burnell,
shout out to Pamela Harris.
Yes. So Burnell Harrison. Are
okay.
you up to there? I could read from the screen.
Where you wanna? Where you wanna start?
Okay, so
here you go.
Oh, we read Pamela. So Burnell Harrison said, in my opinion, women don't hold women accountable. Absolutely, they need friends and family to tell them you are wrong and you're hurting a child. Yep. Also said, we know the struggle.
Yeah.
Talia said the child was conceived from love, and once we don't love each other the same, the love we had is shown by proving the existence of our love child, and that's.
Let me clap that
man.
up. I gotta clap that up.
Listen,
that was a mouthful, Talia. Listen, this show tonight is so important. We're going to be talking about everything from Monique to this, what's going on, these situations right here. Whatever platform you're watching us on, I don't know whether it's Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Share it out right now. Click that share button right now and share it out right now, because some people need to hear this. And something.
Phone lines open?
Yeah, phone lines are now wait a minute, make sure. Phone lines, yes, are now open.
So if you want to call and share your story or share your opinion, the number is
646-233-1302. Again, that number is 646
233 1302.
There you go. But you can see the number right above her head. Y'all see the number right there, right above her head. If y'all want to call in and comment on anything we've been talking about on the Storm Warning Show, please call in right now.
Yes.
BKS1 Radio TV. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man.
So Terry says she's toxic and wants to show the father as weak by controlling the situation. Absolutely. Sandy says she's making the child dislike his dad for no other reason than her disliking him. Right. Kids are going to always pick the side that favors them at the moment. Listening, good conversation.
Absolutely. Shout out to my Ruby on the check-in, Ruby Shivers. When you see that name, she has a show here too on BKS on Radio TV on Mondays from 4 to 5 p.m. Right? It's called Unapologetic Amateur Looking for Experts. Unapologetic Amateur Looking for Experts. Awesome show.
That's dope.
Definitely, Africanism and all that. Empowering our people. It's a beautiful show, so make sure y'all check her out as well on Monday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Now, moving on. Yeah, that subject just kind of touched
come on, mamas,
the nerve.
we gotta do better, man, for real.
Ooh, that touched the nerve.
And can I say one last thing? We need to stop acting like we can do everything, even though we feel like we are these superpowers, and sometimes we are, but everything is not meant for us to do alone. we do need help sometimes, and we do need these fathers to be a part of these kids' lives. So just like for real, stay out the way and stop getting in your own way and making everything about you because it's tacky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super tacky.
So now let's lighten it up.
Please.
So let me serious question for the fellas and the ladies, right? So say you got a birthday coming up.
Yes.
Or Sandy got a birthday coming up, whatever case may be. Mm-hmm. Super Bowl is about to pop off, right?
Yeah.
The Super Bowl is about to pop off, and your man won tickets to go to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas.
Okay.
But he said he wanted to take his boy because his boy really loves football. That's his boy. Him and his boy, his dream going to the Super Bowl, and he won tickets. But it's
my birthday.
But it's your birthday.
Uh-huh.
But it's your birthday.
Right.
Whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if your man said, listen, I'm taking my boy to the Super Bowl. This is something big for us, whatever like that. Like, you don't even really rock with football like that.
Right.
And it's whatever. Like, would you be upset? But it's your birthday. It's the day of your birthday.
I wouldn't be upset.
Really?
I love football. No. I love football. I would love to attend like a Super Bowl because that would be dope.
Right.
But if my man won tickets, he can choose wherever he wants to go. It's my birthday. I could go do something else. I could go to a spa.
I'm going to show y'all a clip,
do
too.
something for girls. Like, let that man go with his boys.
Well, here's the thing, right? So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna play the clip, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you basically what I would do, right? So if it was Sandy's birthday, but I told my boy Greg, more than likely, if I go to the Super Bowl, it'd probably be my dude Greg, neighbor, cool. We've been cool forever. Him or Pete.
Okay.
Pierre, right? So I know I'm gonna get calls. Like, word, just you think about me or P, but it would be either Pierre or Greg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, listen, Sandy, I'm taking Greg to the Super Bowl, but because your birthday, you still can go to Vegas with us.
That's how you would handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after the Super Bowl, we're gonna act up in Vegas.
That's a nice compromise.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we do.
But honestly speaking, I don't see Sandy making it a big deal about the game unless the Eagles.
She would be upset. She liked
if
the Super
the Eagles
Bowl.
was playing. I'm saying
Right.
if it was her team.
Right.
If it was another team, correct me if I'm wrong, boo. But I don't see her being like, oh, but I need to be there, blah 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 blah. But with that offer, that's compromising as hell, and I salute you for that. That would be nice.
Okay.
That is dope
But
because nobody would do that.
I figured, yeah. I'm like, yo, you still gonna rock
I
to
feel like
Vegas.
tell one of your girls to come. Y'all hang out while we at Super Bowl, and then after that, we celebrate your birthday.
After the game,
Nothing
it's
wrong with
on and
that.
popping. We hitting Vegas like crazy.
Hey, I would be like, okay.
Yeah, but I still would take her
Right.
to
Just
Vegas.
not
You
to
know
the
what I'm
game.
saying? Just not to the game. Be me and my boy then.
Right.
All right. So let's play
nothing
this.
wrong with that.
Yeah, let's play this clip. Let's play this clip.
Mm-hmm.
About this winning free tickets, and because this young lady sounded kind of upset. All right, here's the clip, y'all.
What's going on is that my birthday is February 10th, and my boyfriend just won 2 free tickets to Vegas for the Super Bowl, which is essentially on my birthday, and he's abandoning me and taking his best friend instead.
Wait a minute. Let me explain. I'm not abandoning her. We can do something before or after. I've told her that so many times.
Okay.
So many times.
Okay, but listen, Derek, you could take me, and you're choosing to not take me, leave me all alone on my birthday.
Wait, Derek, who are you taking
and
with
bring
you?
someone else.
I'm taking my best friend. I'm taking my best friend, Brad. We've known each other for years. We watch the game every Sunday. I can't not take him.
So he's a big football fan. Are you a football fan, Megan?
Well, I'm not necessarily a fan of football, but I'm a fan of Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay? Listen. Also, Taylor Swift is probably going to be there. Usher perform.
I'll take you to Vegas.
Usher at halftime,
I'll take you to Vegas. I'll take you to Usher. I'll take you to Taylor Swift, but not right now.
No.
Gotta go to
It's like, what's going on is that my birthday is February 10th, and my boyfriend just won 2 free tickets to Vegas for the Super Bowl, which is essentially on my birthday, and he's abandoning me.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much why she was like super upset because it was like, okay, I won tickets. I know it's your birthday. We can either celebrate before or after, but I want to go to the Super Bowl with my boy. You, on the other hand, just sat here and said, I would compromise by saying, take my wife with me.
Right.
I'm still going to go to the game with my boy because I want to enjoy that with him because that's our thing. But we're going to celebrate your birthday after that. I think because of the fact that he didn't even give her the option. What Denise said. Heard the videotape. I'll take my friends. See you later to celebrate your birthday. And Terry said, I would break up with her because she sound aggravated.
Yeah.
Aggravated.
Yeah. Pamela Harris.
I gotta agree.
She probably don't like football. Hey.
But that's the thing. I don't think she said I like Vegas. She just said it. I like Vegas. She don't like football.
Right. So all right. So
yeah, like if you're not gonna go again, if you're not gonna go and enjoy the game, like I could understand if you're like, yo, my girl loves football.
So Tracy, shout out to Tracy Abrams.
Hey Trace,
See, that's right.
She said I'm not a football fan. I wouldn't enjoy the Super Bowl, so I wouldn't have a problem not going as long as I can hang out in the casinos during that time.
Boom.
I hear that.
Boom. Hold on. There you go.
I hear that.
Go. That's what I'm talking. Thank you, Tracy, for being the voice of reason.
But again, not for nothing. As much as I do love football, if I was in that situation and my man told me, like, yo, babe, I won 2 tickets to the Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah. I want to go and take, my best friend, whatever. I wouldn't have a problem with it, honestly. I'd be like, all right, well, I'm going to do it on my birthday. Even if I said, we could talk about it and say, like, do you want to spend any time with me at all? Like, could I, if I came to Vegas and just, like, hung around after you guys were done and suggested, now, if he was cool with that, then that's cool. But if it looked like I got an issue with you coming, period.
Right.
Something might be afoot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with not going. Like, for real. Because homegirl, you don't got no friends?
But that's the whole thing.
She said, you're going to leave me all alone on my birthday. She aggravated
I would
herself.
take her, but you just couldn't go to the game.
Yeah.
Let
you
me and my
won
boy
the
do that.
tickets, so you can decide who you take.
Right. But you still rocking in Vegas.
Yeah, everybody knows their woman. Like we know when women really love sports and when you don't. And a lot of y'all don't like them. A lot of them do. But I think ultimately it should be his decision of who he wants to take.
Yes.
Sorry, birthday or not. But I like your answer because that was sweet of you to even be that compromising. And
well, thank you.
But I know you ain't. I know you, so it's different.
All right.
That's crazy.
So now, next situation, and I wanted to segue actually when we was talking about the kids.
The father?
Yeah, scenario. So I'm gonna play this clip. It's a quick clip. So this young lady is talking about how there needs to be some type of study on men that bounce around from women to women having babies.
Okay.
Right? Say, because basically you breaking up the home fronts when you do stuff like that. Right. And then this dude clapped back and said, but what about what y'all do? So I want y'all to really listen to this clip good.
Okay.
Who was right? Who was wrong in this situation? Let's check it out. I know y'all going to keep it 100. That's why I love y'all, because y'all keep it 100. Who's right, who's wrong?
Needs to be a case study done on men who go around and create multiple broken homes, but then will pursue a childless woman. And the moment he gets her pregnant, he don't want that no more.
You know what? I got a better idea. Why don't we do a study on why y'all keep having children by dudes you're not married to? Here's another idea. Why don't we do a study on why y'all keep having kids with dudes that already got kids by multiple women? How about we do that?
Needs to be a case study done on men who go around and create multiple broken homes, but then will pursue a childless woman. And the moment he gets her pregnant, he don't want that no more.
You know what? I got a better idea. Why don't we do a study on why y'all keep having children by dudes you're not married to? Here's another idea. Why don't we do a study on why y'all keep having kids with dudes that already got kids by multiple women? How about we do that?
Needs to be a case study done.
Where we going?
Touche.
Do you feel she was correct, or do you feel he was correct? Who's right in this situation? Who's right? Who's wrong?
Again, that's a lot to unpack. Okay. Me personally, I feel like I feel like when it comes to men and women choosing each other, we could say the same thing about each other, right? Women are supposed to be mindful about when we meet a man and we have conversation and we get to know somebody. Like he said, why don't we have a study about y'all choosing men who have multiple children or whatever the case may be, right? At the end of the day, I never, ever, ever think that it's fair to judge somebody based off of how many kids they have or how many baby mamas they have or whatever the case may be, because we've all tested the waters more than a couple of times, right? Some of us have multiple kids. You know, as far as myself, I'm one and done, same guy, whatever the case was. But had I had more children after Ori, and then I went out into the dating world, let's just say I had 2-3 kids by 2 different men, and now a man is, I guess, judging me because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we have to really just be careful about who we choose, because sometimes people can pull the wool over our eyes. And it doesn't necessarily mean because you have multiple baby mamas or baby fathers or 2-3 kids that you're not a good choice or you're not wife material or husband material, whatever the case may be, right? But I do think that it should be fair to say that it's not just about who women choose sometimes. Like me personally, and I'm being as transparent as I possibly can, I could be in love with somebody and like cherish and you know the ground that this man walks on and love him with for the way that he treats me and think that he's the best thing since sliced bread. But I also sometimes think that no matter how you feel about somebody, that man still has to choose you. Because we all have options. Yeah. If I'm making any sense. I think
you're making a lot of sense.
I think we all have options, but for someone to choose you, it has to be under like the best circumstances. It can't be under something juvenile like, I just love your smile, or I like the way you make me feel, or this, that, and the third. There has to be substance to something. And a lot of times we really do not look at the situation and we don't really like test people out. You know what I mean?
But see, you talking about a man choosing you with no conditions. Unconditionally, no conditions. So in other words, I don't care about the acne. I don't care that you gain a little weight. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I just love being with you. I want to be with you. Like, I want to share my space with you because I just love you like that.
I mean, like I said, we've said it before. Like, anybody who doesn't choose somebody over something as superficial and shallow as something wrong with their skin, whatever the case may be, because all of us have flaws.
Right.
It's about the person that you are. You could be somebody who has beautiful skin, the most beautiful teeth, raised from a beautiful family, but you an asshole.
Right.
That's
Facts.
It's not going to save you.
Facts. Let's read Tracy Abrams' comment. Shout out to Tracy.
She said, I'm with him on this one because if the women didn't accept this behavior from men, it moved up. Sorry.
Because, we get more comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the women didn't accept this behavior from men, there would be no need for a case study.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times we choose these men and then get mad after. Now we're there for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I always said we have to make, as people, we got to make better choices.
Absolutely. All the time.
Anytime you go into any a situation with something superficial or materialistic or whatever, it's
always going to end up.
It's going to end up, with chaos.
Yeah.
So, make better choices.
There was actually, I don't know, I don't think I sent it to you, but there was another podcast that came up that I meant to send to you about these 2 men talking about how you can't treasure. It was a discussion about trophies, treasuring your woman and trophies, right? And they were basically saying like when men go after women who they think are trophies, like when a woman who looks good on their arm for whatever reasons, like we said, shallow, like she got a big butt, she pretty, she this, whatever. You can't make a woman like that your wife, and you can't show them to the world because they were talking about the whole idea of being a person who likes to keep their relationship either private or there's a difference between secret and secrecy. I mean, secrecy and privacy, right? And somebody in the comments said, no, you can basically like, I'm having brain farts. You can,
Go ahead.
Post your wife like on social media, like broadcaster women that you with, whatever the case is. His thing was treasure your woman, but also make her a trophy because not all women are meant to be treasured because there's a lot of women that are for the streets. Let's keep it a buck, right? Sometimes some of you men are a little hoish too, but whole thing.
That's why I post my wife Sandy and I post my side chick Elaine. I have no problem.
Exactly, because it's the same damn person.
Listen. I have no problem.
Because he's the same person.
Listen.
I'm saying.
I have no problem posting my wife or posting my side chick Elaine. They both understand each other.
Right.
But go ahead.
No, but I mean, again, there's a big difference because a lot of people just don't like social media, right? They don't like being put out there, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, we have to agree that whether men or women, not everybody is meant to be so proud of to have on your arm, because if you don't really know what you're dealing with, some people just for the streets. So it's not about you shouldn't make your woman a priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. These topics right now, we could go on for days.
Oh yeah, shout out to DJ Bilal.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Terry said, example, Denzel life is private despite us knowing he's married.
Denzel who? Washington?
Yeah, because he don't put a lot out there like that.
Listen,
Denise
y'all
said,
gonna leave my husband alone?
Whatever. Denise said they were young, however, being more mature, be responsible and accountable.
Yeah.
Hold on. It moved. And accountable of your actions. Yes, facts.
Right. But that's the good thing. When you don't know about nobody's life, like he said, for example, Denzel. I love me some Denzel.
Pamela's
but
right.
you
Get
never
to know who you going out with first. Go ahead.
Right. My thing is like it's good to see people, whether it be celebrity or not, where you don't hear nothing about their drama, because they keep things in the in the home front. Everything is not meant to be shared with the with the world or whatever the case may be, and people don't know how to respect their own, their structure and their foundation and their relationships at all.
Yep.
And when everybody get into your business, it's a problem.
No doubt.
That's crazy.
Real quick, y'all know the movie One Love is coming out.
Yes.
It's about to drop. Shout out to finally the Bob Marley story. One Love, I heard, is supposed to be real good. They had the big grand opening premiere in Jamaica, and when we was out in Jamaica ourselves on our trip, right? Our trip we're going to try to do every year now.
Yes.
And but when we was out there, every airport, every place we was at was showing the trailer for this movie. Like it's like the biggest thing out there right now, and I can't wait to see the movie.
Do you like who they chose to play?
I saw him sitting next to Bob's son at the Grammys. And yes, I like who they chose, right? And it's funny how when you see the real person in real life as opposed to the character they're playing, it's supposed to be that way, but two totally different people, whatever. When I saw him next to Bob Marley's son was more lively, more this, whatever, and he was more like...
Yeah, he's very reserved. He played in Regina King's movie Nights in Miami. I forget his name. I don't want to say his name wrong, so I'll wait till he show it again. But I think he's handsome. I think he kind of favors, but I was kind of curious as to why they didn't use one of the actual Marleys. You know what I mean? Like to play...
Or, I don't know if he's Jamaican. I don't know his background.
This guy.
Right. I don't know his background, but from what I hear,
because I had his
I don't know his name,
his bio
but I heard he did a great job.
He's an amazing actor.
I heard he did a great job.
Actor.
But I heard some of the, the people from Jamaica when I went there, how they felt about the movie. They was talking to me personally. They was like, "Yeah, it's cool, but they could have did X, Y, and Z, and they could have used this, and they could have used an authentic blah blah blah," and so I heard little reservations about it.
Right.
But they still was excited that the movie was made. So we're gonna see where this goes. I can't wait to see it. Comes out on Valentine's Day. And with that being said, there was some drama because one of the girlfriends, one of the exes,
mistresses to be exact.
Oh Lord, I ain't want to say that. You had to say it, done son.
It's in the caption, done son.
But listen. So she basically, because Bob just had a birthday.
Yes.
I think it was February? Was it February 6th or?
I think it was it the 5th or the 6th? I think it was the 6th.
Yeah, Bob just had a birthday and everything, and Aquarian, so that means he great man, great person.
Love me some, of course.
So this is kind of what I gotta give y'all some sound. Hold on. Okay, so basically this is kind of what went down. So Cindy Breakspear, right? Help me with this.
Yes.
She had an emotional message. So that's basically, I think she is the ex-girlfriend. Used to be one of his backup singers.
Okay.
But anyway, they had a child.
Mm-hmm.
But let's read this.
Okay. So it says, following Cindy Breakspear's emotional message, the public flooded the internet with opinions. While some welcomed the idea of the Miss World 1976 winner remembering Marley, others were taken aback by her candid expression of their taboo relationship. If you didn't know, it's long been known that Marley wedded songstress Rita Marley, also a member of his backup vocalist trio, the I-Threes, in 1966. The couple remained married up until his death and shared 3 children. However, during that time, it was noted that Marley led extramarital affairs with quite a few women, including his most infamous one, Breakspear. Marley and Breakspear's, who parented one child together, Damien Jr. Gong Marley, complicated romance is said to be documented in the forthcoming release of his biopic titled Bob Marley, One Love. The film will debut on Valentine's
So this
Day.
is what Cindy posted recently that caused a little uproar.
Oh, Lord.
Some people loved it. Some people didn't. This is what she posted.
Bob, on what would have been your 79th birthday, I celebrate the incredible impact you've had globally. Cherish our amazing son Damien and reminisce about the beautiful times we shared from 56 Hope Road to your mother's home in Delaware and Miami, New York, Oakley Street, and London. Girl, she didn't name all the locations. The Bahamas, Trinidad, and beyond. The memories are countless, but our love for you is endless. Happy birthday to the people's hero, loved and revered by all.
And she posted it along with these photos following. I'm going to show y'all the beautiful
She's from Kingston.
Yes.
Look
the
at
photos
him.
are beautiful. So look at the photos,
He
y'all.
looks so cute. Oh, so that's his mama.
Look at the photos.
He looked just like him. Wow.
That's her.
He was so handsome.
That's her.
And that's him now. Look at that.
Look at them two together.
Wow. He was so cute. He looked just like his dad. That's so crazy. Wow.
Damien.
Marley Jr. Gong. Wow. That's crazy. Respect. Look at his mom.
All right. So let me ask you. Do you feel it's disrespectful?
No.
Honestly.
I mean, he gave him, he gave her a son. You shared a child. Unless there was.
It's extramarital affair.
It's extramarital affair, but at the end of the day, that is still his son. And with the way the pictures look, he looked like he was very comfortable and very much in love with her. But what I will say is, I mean, of course, yes, it's disrespectful because it was extramarital, and that means he was cheating on his wife.
Yo, Tiff said Cindy is
Mad
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
It also said, how you going to talk about what you did with him? Wasn't he still married? That was allegedly in Mrs. Rita's house.
Right, in Miss Rita's house. My whole thing is this.
Yo.
He didn't care that much because he gave her all these pictures, all these memories and stuff, or whatever case is, and the man's dead. Like, so you're not going to say happy birthday to him, or whatever case may be?
Tracy said disrespectful.
Really?
Yeah, Tracy said disrespectful. Listen, phone lines I'm just curious because I thought it was a beautiful tribute.
I thought it was a beautiful tribute too, but
but then again, when you think about the other stuff behind it, you know what I'm saying? So
but
y'all want to, y'all could call in.
646
be live on air. 646-233-1302.
646-233-1302.
Y'all know where y'all at. The Storm Warning Show. This is what we do, baby.
Because you know what? I think if I was to see stories from back then, like maybe from his wife, to see how she felt or to see how the story, because I want to know the backstory, other than the fact that was an extramarital, like he cheated. Let's just put it out there clear as day. But I would love to see like the backstory. You know what I mean? To see like how the wife felt during that time, or you know what I mean? To see if maybe they accepted the child, because like that's still his son.
Yeah.
So saying happy birthday to somebody who gave you a child.
Damien is popular.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the game.
So it's like, how do you not say happy birthday? But I mean,
So do you think him and the other kids get along because it's extramarital? I don't know about that.
I don't know. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying I would love to hear a backstory about like how the kids get along, whatever the case is. Because I mean, my thing is like at the end of the day, whether your parents cheat or not, siblings are siblings, and you should never put your kids, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of that. That's not his fault. He ain't asked to be here.
Yeah, hold on. Pamela Harris says she wants attention and is deserved. She has his love child
looking just like him.
And then Tiffany said, I'm going to go see the movie, though. No, I'm definitely going to go see that movie. I'm excited about seeing that movie. Matter of fact, we're going to make it a BKS One Radio thing.
I definitely want to see it.
No, we're going to make it a BKS One Radio thing. We're going to get up the group. Want you to come. Tiff, Toya, the whole team, the whole squad. Okay. We all go see that movie, and then we talk about it.
Yes.
And everything. I know Sandy also, she loves Bob Marley and the whole
So
Bob
do
Marley.
I.
And,
like
like the story about, y'all heard about Peter Tosh and all of that. So I'm looking forward to seeing this film.
Should be interesting.
Definitely. Let's clap it up. Just for the fact they're going to do a story on Bob.
Yeah, it's about time. I mean, he has so many documentaries out. I don't know if anybody's seen them with the
documentaries,
awesome.
yes, but a movie, no.
Always been a huge fan.
Here's what I want to talk about real quick before we go. I wanted to say the whole Monique DL Hughley thing for last. Here's the thing I want to say about our people.
Yes.
All these new artists that came out back in the day, and let me just say this: back in the day, and I'm glad we got Tracy Abrams on, whatever like that. Like, if you look at the legends, right? And for us, it's personal for me because I'm from Plainfield. Shout out to George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic, all of that, whatever. And then, you see George doing his thing at 80-something years old, man. Right. It's a beautiful thing.
It is, yeah.
And then back in the day, they had artist grooming. Like it was A&R departments. Media it was this training. Department, media training, this, that. They had everything, Kiss.
No, I was it.
And now could we call them artists? These people that they putting out now, that's that they just coming out now with any old thing and acting any old way and like sounding, real ignorant. And it's like, it makes me cringe because when I saw the story about Sukihana, what was it? Is it Sukihana? Sukihana, or whatever her name is, and she was on with the new interviewer.
I forgot her name. Is it Allison?
Bobby. No, it's Bobby.
Bobby, yes.
Bobby, I forgot her last name, whatever. But she was doing the interview, and Bobby is this like white girl, sort of similar to. She does a lot of interviews. And actually, I'm not sure, but I think Keke Palmer called her a plant, an industry plant, or whatever the case may be. But she gets on and does this interview. And my thing is, if you don't have your people pulling your coattails saying, listen, say this, don't say this, blah, 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 blah. And then when you get on an interview and you just sound super, super ignorant.
Yeah.
And you're one of us. And then you're with a Caucasian interviewer. My whole body, when I heard the interview, I cringed.
Yeah.
I really cringed. Like, I was like, whatever. I'm like, none of this is cute. None of this is funny.
At all.
I'm mad at it. I want y'all to look at this clip I'm about to show y'all. So, before I show them the clip, Sukihana is who, for those that don't know?
She's, if I'm not mistaken, she was on this recent season of Baddies East, but I think she started off on Love and Hip Hop, so she's like a reality star. But she's
an artist.
Also,
she got music out.
She's an artist. She got some stuff out, y'all.
I'm gonna show y'all the clip. Listen, I want y'all to listen to it though. Listen to it. Listen to the conversation. And it's like,
yeah, crazy.
You got to understand. I had my own label. I used to be a part of artist development, producer, whatever like that. Used to work with a lot of artists. I got my own reasons why I stopped working with artists and I fell back from the game. But it's just like, I'm like, Lord Jesus. Anyway, here's the clip.
Craziness.
Peep it out.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What the I mean, make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
I-
I make music. I make
I-
music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or what you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said. I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician. And I think you are a musician.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick, for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What the I mean, make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
I-
I make music. I make
I-
music. And that's not all I do. I make music.
Whew. Okay. All right. So,
Never would have made it
yo.
without you.
Yo.
I would have lost it all.
Yo. We got to do better, my people. We got to do better, man. She just sat up here and
What
said,
is happening?
I'm a magician.
What the hell is that? I make music.
Yeah, so she said, you're a musician.
No, I think you're confused. I'm not thinking anything. I don't think. That's that ghetto shit. I don't think.
I don't think at all.
Obviously.
That's ghetto. Yo.
Because I get what she was trying to go with it. Like, people go, I don't think, I know.
Yeah, no, I get what she was
That didn't
trying
age
to go.
well at all. At all.
But see, oh my God.
I mean, people were
Yo, this
saying.
burns me up, y'all.
Tiffany said, kissing her way into glory.
Tiff,
that's when we got to be
Sis.
like, precious
Pamela.
Lord. I am tired. I am weak. I'm worn,
Sandy,
Tiffany.
sweetheart,
Through the
Denise,
storm.
Lord, Amari.
All of y'all sing with me. I'm cold.
Amari said, why we mad? Yo, listen, Tasha, folk wise. Wow,
Trey
just
said,
wow.
is this real? That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, because listen, man. Oh my God. And
oh my gosh, I swear.
the thing is, did you see the face on the chick Bobby?
The host, yeah.
You know, the host.
But she stayed calm and collected throughout the whole thing. Like,
she
you
stayed
serious?
calm, but if she could, her mind could speak, it would be like, you dumb.
Yeah.
Whatever. Right? And I'm sitting here looking at this because it's all over the internet right now, right? And
my God.
we're looking at it in disgust, but other people's looking at it like these stupid, dumb N-words, right? And I'm just sitting up here like, yo, where's her label at?
Yeah.
Where's her agent? Where's her PR? Like, pull her by the coattail and just be like, listen. Like, it's not even cool for that to be broadcast. So if you think, like, your career is going to go further after doing this interview with this young lady, no, it's going to be in the trash.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the trash because people are laughing at you.
But wait, laughing at who? You think they're laughing at the host?
No, they're laughing at her.
Oh, at her. Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, when, to what, like, are there no levels of, we have to stop embarrassing us? You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Amari. Listen.
This is crazy.
Oh, that's my nephew. Wait a minute.
Amari J.
How
Bradley.
You be changing your name up. That's my
Amari
nephew.
said,
Shout out to my nephew. Call in, man.
He said, but it also came across as if she misunderstood her. But Amari, there's no misunderstanding musician and magician.
And I love you, fam, but nah.
Ain't no way you can misunderstand that. And it's to a point that the ignorance is so loud with these reality stars. Like, this is a woman who constantly is talking about how good her vagina is. And laying on rafts in Jamaica and smacking it and saying "sunk this" and that. Like, this is the mentality that this woman has. But at the end of the day, like, you can't even conduct yourself in an interview when somebody's just saying, "Oh, you're a musician." It wasn't like she was trying to like insult her.
She said musician, but she clarified it. See, this is why she don't get a pass.
But the thing was, she also wasn't letting her speak. She was just replying to reply, and she's like, "No, I think you're better." No, I don't think nothing. She was trying to hear her.
Right.
Period. And you're embarrassing yourself. Is that Amari?
Caller from the 252. State your name when you calling from. You on the Storm Warner Show. What's good?
Hey, what's good? This is just Jay Omari.
What's up,
nephew?
Neff? What's
Hello.
good, family? Yo, please explain that to me, bro, because I'm curious to hear your explanation, Neff.
all I meant by it was this. Look, man, we got Cardi B that came out years ago. Came out ignorant. She came out ratchet. She came out like she wasn't educated. She couldn't speak because she had a lisp. Her teeth was jacked up, right? And we all embraced it all. We embraced all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is from what I saw I brought Cardi B up when you talk about her having like an accountability partner when they talk about her label, how people are exploiting her for ignorance and stuff like that. Like, that's just where we are today, unfortunately. And I like how you compared it, in my personal opinion, to the 90s because it was completely different. Right? However, from watching that clip, it sounded like to me, one, she's being interviewed by a young white girl. That's for one. Okay. The white girl already got a track record for how she is. Okay, that's one. Two, it did sound like she misunderstood what that girl said. Because at one point, again, I kept hearing the white girl say musician, and then the black girl followed up and said magician. So clear, I'm like, okay, fair enough. You could have possibly misunderstood her and just mentally rolled with it without hearing her.
She repeated it like 4 times.
Neff, she repeated it
She
like
did.
4 times. Musician.
And she kept cutting her off and saying, "No, you trying to be funny."
And then she had the nerve enough to say, I do music. And she said,
Yes,
okay,
that's what
so
I'm
you're
saying.
a musician.
And she said, "That's why I'm interviewing you because I want to know more about you." You know what I'm saying? Like, she said, "You're a musician."
Right. No. I agree. But it's different. What I'm saying is that most ghetto people, and matter of fact, I want to take ghetto out of it. I take that out of it. No, because this happens in my workplace on a day-to-day basis. It sounded like the girl was listening to respond as opposed to listening. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
I think a fair point, because y'all right. The girl said it 3 or 4 times. But the girl wasn't listening to listen. She was listening to kind of be combative, to argue with the girl.
Exactly.
Right. She was already there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But that's the thing, Amari. Like, that's Suki Hana's that's her personality. Like, she's very much combative. She's very much drama. She's very much I'm not with the weird ish, blah 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 blah. But you always in everybody's business, you know, conjuring up some weird ish. So. You're not going to want to hear somebody. Right. That's exactly what I said right before you called. I said she wasn't trying to hear her. She was just responding just to respond back.
100%.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
you can't expect her to have somebody like that. I would never expect to have a sensible, rational, intelligent conversation. I wouldn't expect to be heard.
No common sense whatsoever.
Heard.
Right.
She's just talking. And yes. She making us look bad. There's no question about it.
Yo, fam, when I first heard this, nephew, I was sitting at a table. Like, I was watching this interview, and I started crawling underneath the table, feeling bad for her. I really started going like this. Real talk, y'all. I was like, oh my God, no.
I cannot deal.
I was like, oh,
he was out. But you know what's funny? There was somebody in the comments earlier that I read. Somebody tried to help her and say, well, on the other hand, she's not really wrong. Somebody gonna say, because when you talk about a musician is normally identified as somebody who plays an instrument. No. You can, yes, that's true, but you also call artists, singers, whatever, musicians. It's a general, wide, broad, like, stop it. Like, stop. It's
look,
like
we ain't got to sensationalize this.
We really
know what this is.
Yeah. like people said, they making the wrong people famous. They making the wrong people famous, giving the wrong people money.
They are. And
absolutely.
look, I'm not going to sit here and cap. I mean, straight up, when I first saw it, I'm not going to lie. All I said was bless her heart.
That's all
That's
you
all
could
you can
say.
say.
That's all you can
That's
say.
all you could say, Nev. Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bless her
Nev, I'm glad you called in. I love you, fam.
Oh my God.
For sure, man. For sure. Much love. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man.
Yes,
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you for
Nev.
calling.
No doubt. No doubt.
All right, now.
Peace. Yo.
We can't. James G. Glenn says she shouldn't speak without a grown up around her. Terry said the industry is ignorant. She shouldn't ever speak. Sandy says she said musician several times, then said you do music, so you're a musician. Pamela said ignorant equals millions. Yep. Hey Tasha. She said sad part is
Shout
this
out to
ignorance is what sells. We need to take a good look at ourselves.
Yeah.
Misunderstood
people
several
love ignorance.
times. Yeah.
People love ignorance.
Terry gonna say she said musician, her ass was high.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have interviewed. Oh wait, so Denise said, listen, it's BHM, Black History Month for those of y'all who
Right.
you know, and how they showed Kels, football player, with his fade haircut and said it's his haircut. He did a rebuttal. Sandy says she didn't misunderstand. She straight don't know what the word musician means because they say musician in the ghetto when they're supposed to say magician. Laugh out loud. Dumb as F.
Let's read Burnell. Shout out to Burnell on the check-in.
Burnell said they gave us some of the most ignorant people to represent us. Black female entertainers have become the base of all categories. It saddens me because black women are the royal standard for all women. We need more ladies and less ratchetness. I agree.
Clap that up.
Yes, absolutely.
You clap that up.
And Tasha said they're not making the wrong people famous. We are. Yeah, and it's true. By watching these shows and giving them ratings and all this nonsense,
You're right.
It's almost like we're... And it's funny how we always say, like, oh, you know, I don't like watching the show, but then we watch it because it's like, oh, it's like a train wreck. We can't look away. But you're feeding it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We're adding wood to the fire. And it's like, you look at these people who have all this money on TV and have everything that they could ever want, but they ignorant as hell. But yet you have the most intelligent people on the face of this earth who have, like, real business ideas and, you know what I'm saying, and goals and aspirations, and they struggling for what? It's like, why do y'all make it so easy?
Yeah. Yeah, Denise said
Nicki Minaj versus Megan. It's all crap,
yeah,
man.
that's crazy to me. And I'm glad we brought that up because I want to go into the whole Monique thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Monique went on
Yeah.
Shay Shay.
On Shay's Club.
Shay Club and whatever. And Monique was being Monique.
Yes.
So most of y'all should know the story, whatever. You know, Monique always had gripes about certain people in the industry, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah. She had a situation with Lee Daniels.
DL Hughley, and it blew out of proportion.
Yeah.
It went crazy. It's going viral like crazy, right? So let me just share this with y'all real quick. So basically, Monique calls out DL Hughley after an alleged contract dispute. All right. So I'll play you just a few little clips, and then but there was also an immediate response from DL, and I'm gonna play this because we need to talk about this. Before I even go into it, I want y'all to put in the comment section about what y'all really feel about, because y'all heard a lot about the things going on with Monique. Are y'all rocking with Monique? I want to know who's rocking with Monique and who's not rocking with Monique. You know, things she says, her actions, a lot, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, you know, and you as an entertainment, are you rocking with Monique and some of the things she says, or you're not feeling her?
Was a lot of the stuff that she says, like when you finally get a chance to like really listen to the story and listen to her reasoning behind stuff, I can definitely understand. You know, like when she spoke about her disappointment behind Oprah and how that was my sister, that was this, that was that. And everybody who knows Monique's story knows that her brother sexually molested her when she was a child up until a certain age, and she wanted nothing to do with the family. And that time when Oprah reached out to her, that time when Oprah reached out to her and said, "Oh, we wanted to bring your brother on, and we also wanted you to come on because he wanted to apologize." And Monique straight up was like, "Look, that man might be different right now, but I don't want to be a part of that. He can apologize from a distance, from afar." And then it turned into this whole fiasco of not only the brother coming on, but then the mother and the this and that. And it was kind of I'm not gonna say kind of. It was a setup. It was disrespectful because no woman wants to talk about that.
So, all right. So you just said whatever. She was molested. Blah 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 blah. Right. So now, in the same breath, she mentions DL Hughley and his daughter, and what happened to her and whatever like that, and put that out there. Whatever.
That part I didn't hear, so that's news to me.
Yeah, so no, we're going to talk
I might have
about
went
that.
over my head. Okay.
No, so we're going to talk about that, and I got clips. You know, I got clips for y'all. So let's just go right into it.
Okay.
And then we're going to read y'all comments and everything, or y'all can call in. But let's go right into it. So basically, Monique calls DL Hughley out after an alleged contract dispute. So I'm going to play multiple small clips. So listen to the clips.
Okay.
Like anybody that knows good business, you said the memo was saying this is what I would like, right? But the contract is saying this is what it is. Okay? Yes. He put out a memo to our community, and that touched me a little different because I was saying, why would you lie to our babies? Because now they're thinking if they send somebody a memo, that's what they're supposed to get. Okay? I was contractually signed to go as the headline.
Right. You mean you go laugh?
D.L. Hughley didn't come into the building until 9:30. Now, contractually, I said I had to be on stage by 9:30 because if the show starts at 8, I refuse to keep an audience waiting.
Right.
That is disrespectful to the audience.
Correct.
When I went on that stage, Shannon, I made sure everything I said, he heard me. Because now you're here and I'm going to say it to you. Like anybody that knows good business, you said the memo was saying this is what I would like, right? But the contract is saying this is what it is. Okay? Yes. He put out a memo to our community, and that touched me a little different because I was saying, why would you lie to our babies? Because now they're thinking if they send somebody a memo, that's what they're supposed to get. Okay? I was contractually signed to go as the headline.
Right. You mean you go laugh?
D.L. Hughley didn't come into the building until 9:30. Now, contractually, I said I had to be on stage by 9:30 because if the show starts at 8, I refuse to keep an audience waiting. Right. That is disrespectful to the audience. Correct. When I went on that stage, Shannon, I made sure everything I said, he heard me. Because now you're here.
I mistreated you. Yeah. Do you know, Shannon, that's cost my family tens of millions of dollars?
Yeah.
Over a lie and a rumor?
Is he gonna make he's gonna compensate you for that?
I want you to look in your camera.
Yes.
And I want you to talk to Tyler Perry because you heard what that man said. So ask him, will he compensate my family for that?
Tyler, will you come on Club Shay Shay and let's have a conversation about the fair compensation for what transpired between you and Mo?
All right, so we're talking about DL. So basically, I got the clip with DL's response to the initial clip that I played and everything. And DL spoke his mind. He didn't hold back.
I heard some of it.
I want to play most of the clip, and then we're going to cut over to what Monique said after she heard DL's response.
Right.
So it gets crazy, man. This whole thing is crazy. So we're going to talk about this. Let's go to DL's clip.
Well, Club Shay Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. So Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she said she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't because I respected her wishes. She's a liar. It's also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who as a comedian talks as much shit about everybody else as she does, she has the temerity to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people. Then she encouraged everybody, allegedly it stems from the fact that I used to always talk shit about her on video after video, and she encouraged her sweet babies to look at the video and find them. Do that. Do exactly what she says. And you know what you're not going to find? You're not going to find any evidence of that because Monique is a fucking liar. She's lying about that. But what you will find is Monique talking shit about some alleged contract dispute we had. Look at the ticket. It says D.L. Hughley, then Monique. She knows the story. But what she did in response to that, she talked about my dog, my wife. This broad even brought out my daughter's personal trauma. My daughter was molested, and Monique brought that shit out and told the world that I allowed my daughter to be raped in front of me. The lying motherfucker. She knows she was lying. And it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't fuck with you? How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy, who you apparently have to pay? And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies, not daddies who get paid by their daughters. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? Telling jokes. Monique, if she'd have spent as much time actually writing jokes and writing her Netflix special as she did complaining about not having one, it wouldn't have been trash. It got the worst reviews of any Netflix special in history, because that's what Monique does. She complains and she has grievances. You never see her being a human being. You never see her being sweet and warm to people, except when she's using it to butter somebody up to get something. There's a reason why everywhere she goes, shit starts. Everywhere she goes. How is it that nobody fucks with you, not even your family? How do you, or I was on the road getting it. I get it every goddamn week. Look at my schedule versus yours. See how much I'm going. And I still manage to have a relationship that I cherish with my children. Can you say the same? You can't. Because all you do is talk about your grievances and who did you wrong. There's a reason you're by yourself. There's a reason you got to pay a man to love you. It's sad. There's an old adage that says you can't buy love. It's a shame, Monique, that you probably always will have to. Well, Club Shay Shay is getting messier and messier.
Damn.
Oh, we back?
Oh yeah, we back.
Oh, shit.
Adios mío. Yeesh.
I like your jacket. I meant to
Yeah,
tell you that.
thank you.
You matching and whatnot?
Thank you.
You got the little shoes on and stuff. I see you.
I appreciate you.
I see you, player.
All right.
Okay. Lost some weight there in the belly.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Getting ready for Jamaica next year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to come this year.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice.
But send me the information.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Because we got to sit together.
Yeah. We gotta stick
We
together.
gotta stick together.
Yeah. Show unity. Okay. Woo!
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, 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 no. Hell to the no, no. Hell no.
Yo, thoughts. Let's go. Yo, hold on.
Tasha, I hate you. I just saw what you said. Tasha
All right,
is
so
crazy.
Neff said DL lying, man. Somebody lying. I don't know if it's DL or I'm
He
sorry.
said you despicable. Wait, Jerry said, what did Wendy would have to do with this? He was weak. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know. All right. He should not have talked about my weight. I mean her weight. Yeah. Okay, Tracy said, I'm always suspicious about people who never show their eyes when they're defending themselves. The dark shades says a lot to me.
I just, I don't
show my
I just
eyes,
feel
I
like,
have
how did we
cataract.
get
Oh,
here?
no,
Like,
no.
how did we get to a point where? Because okay. All right. I feel like as people, as humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should always. I'm not gonna say we should defend everybody, because everybody ain't built to be defended, because some people are just, like your nephew just said, they despicable, and some people do bring on their their own drama, and they bring on the rain and and complain that they gotta open the umbrella and walk through the streets and whatever these phrases are, right? But like, when did we get to a point where we hate each other so much that
Talk about it.
because people are gonna make mistakes. And listen, I'm 47 years old, right?
Mm.
And I have tried to always. We've made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. We're all flawed. But I try my best to be loyal and good to people because I know that I have a good heart. Am I perfect? No. But I have been in several occasions where I've had to be, like, somebody had to hold me accountable for some shit that I wasn't holding myself accountable for. And not because I didn't want to, but sometimes we get caught up in the, you just want somebody to hear your side of the story, and you want people to understand you, and blah, 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 blah. But sometimes all that shit comes off like you just playing victim, right? We do know that Monique has been wrapped up in a lot of stuff, from Lee Daniels to
Tyler Perry
Oprah. Now, all this Oprah, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes with reason. Sometimes it be somebody's mouth or something somebody said. Although there's been a lot of speculation behind Oprah for quite some time, and I don't even want to speak on it because I'm trying to live. Because I don't want the airwaves to hit somewhere.
Speculation about what, though?
I'm just saying speculation about her being behind a whole bunch of evil stuff in the industry. And it's like I used to have a high reverence for her at one point, but now there seems to be a lot of hearsay. And I'm not one that I believe everything that I hear. But when you talk about stuff, and you see that there's proof of it and all this other stuff. And Tyler Perry is the one that really, because like I've always loved his story. I've always admired, him being the comeback king that he is, like coming from what he came from.
Right.
But it's like to what point do we not stop? Like we have to be able to hold each other accountable for mistakes that we make or things that we say that are not right or wrong. But like, when do we get to this? Like, where it's like, oh, well, you this and you that, and we start talking about each other's families.
Well, here's the thing.
This is getting stupid.
So, comedy has become the new battle rap.
Yeah.
Comedy basically has become the new battle rap, whatever. Right. To where comedy is supposed to be funny, this, that, whatever. So now, people's comedy materials now is talking about other comedians.
Yeah.
It's talking about other people in the game. So it's like, to me, it's like, and I don't want to say Monique is all the way right. Real talk.
Yeah.
Because, my parents always taught me if you got a problem with this person, if you got a problem with this person, and you got a problem with everybody in your circle.
Yes.
Then maybe it's you.
Maybe it's you. Yep.
Right?
My mother used to always say, if you're in the middle of some ish and 10 people are saying that you did or said something wrong, 10 people against you and one of your little friends, who the hell are we supposed to believe?
Yeah, and that's
come on.
That's my thing. You always got a problem with somebody. So not saying Monique is wrong. So I believe some of what Monique is saying is correct,
to it, yes.
And I believe some of what DL is saying is correct, based on listening to all of them. Right.
But why y'all couldn't just sit in the room and speak about this? Why everything got to be publicized and
then
look so?
After DL said what he said, Monique got back on IG with a live, and then admitted one of the things DL was right about. And it was like, oh, I got to correct this, whatever, like that. But but then she said her piece, and here's some little clips of that. But I mean, I'm tired of it.
Yeah,
I'm really tired of it. But here's some clips of that.
Our brother, D.L. Hughley, and we are firm believers on what is right and what is wrong. Yes. So we got to start off by saying there was an inaccuracy as it regards Monique saying that there was a cease and desist that was given to DL to shut it down. What had taken place, to be accurate, was after Monique spoke to Brother DL on that conversation, Brother DL said, what?
Well, after we spoke on that conversation, when we hung up that phone, the last thing he said was, it is what it is. And I said, DL, then we're going to have to get our attorney involved. That's the last thing me and DL Hughley said on that conversation.
And after having that conversation with Monique, we went and got our brother, DL Hughley. And we are firm believers on what is right and what is wrong is wrong. Yes. So we got to start off by saying there was an inaccuracy as it regards Monique saying that there was a cease and desist that was given to DL to shut it down. Mm-hmm. What had taken place, to be accurate, was after Monique spoke to brother DL.
All right. All right. So this is the whole thing, right? So even with all that being said, so like DL basically said, you said something about my daughter that I watched her being raped and all of that. That's deep. That's deep, whatever the case may be. And then Monique's rebuttal to that was like, hold on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
Crazy, man.
It gets crazy. Her rebuttal.
You know, when I watched DL say, she went after my wife, she went after my daughters, I want to really be clear who I went after so that there's no confusion here. When I was on stage, when I'm on stage and we are performers, we are performing to the audience in front of us. When I was on that stage and I said it must be hard to perform oral sex.
But differently.
Okay, on a coward. That had nothing to do with Mrs. Hughley. That insult was directed straight to you, DL. That had nothing to do with your wife. That was straight to you. So it felt like you were trying to pass it off as if I was going after your wife. When it comes to your daughter, to the baby that you did a post about, you did an interview about, I didn't do that interview. I simply reposted. You know, when I watched DL say, she went after my wife, she went after my daughters, what you said. So when you say, Monique, you went after my daughter, that's untrue, DL. I posted what you said. And then when you said when you were really going for it with your shades on, and you said, Monique said, I stood by and watched my daughter be raped. D.L. Hughley, that's your conscience talking to you, brother. I never said that. I never said that. And I want to be a little clear about something else. Never would I try to do anything to harm any of your babies, because we got babies too. So never would I try to do anything to harm your children. However, what I was saying to your daughter and to the other daughters out there, I know what it's like for your daddy to know you've been touched and he not protect you, because my daddy did the same thing. That's what you
see. All right, listen. Let's go into this. I think, and I'm going to say this, and don't nobody get mad or whatever, or inbox me, whatever the case may be. But we put too much of our shit on our business on the internet.
Yes, absolutely.
We put too much of our business on the internet. God forbid. Me and you got real beef, you're not going to see a post about it.
Yeah, that's childish as hell.
If we got beef, like we sitting here now, we going to talk about it. I'm going to come see you, or you come see me, whatever like that. We going to sit down, we going to talk about it and be like, listen, I didn't appreciate blah, 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 blah. You didn't appreciate blah, 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 blah. Whatever like that. Okay, let's see how we can find a solution to this situation. Yeah. And that's
because we have a real love and respect for one another to the point where we don't have to do all that ignorant shit.
But for this to get to a point to where you talking about daughters being raped and all this, nobody, DL included, by bringing that up, Monique included by bringing that up, is thinking about the daughter that went through whatever she went through. Right. So meanwhile, while y'all having your little childish, corny-ass, petty-ass beef,
you bringing up old ghosts and somebody else.
Nobody is thinking about the daughter that went through this. Right. You feel me?
Yep.
So, you know, when people want to side with Monique, when people want to side with DL, whatever like that, whatever, my thing is y'all both could have handled this out of the public eye.
Very differently, right?
Because you got white comedians, right? And I got to keep it real because this is the Storm Warner show. Now you got white comedians sitting back laughing at all of y'all, and that community sitting there laughing at all of y'all because while they making money, y'all going over y'all little petty grievances or whatever, and you exposing stuff on the Shay room like that's the cool new thing to do, and this and that, and cat expose this, cat expose that. No. Y'all all looking crazy because it looks like we're divided as hell and we don't have our ish together.
Right.
So, I don't know. You know, y'all could think that's cool and all of that. I don't think none of that. I don't think none of it's cool. All right. Let's go over some comments. There's a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna start from Tasha said we are oftentimes our own worst enemy.
Great place to start.
Yeah. Amari said Mo not spitting hate. She's telling her side of matters and has been consistent with years, and she got receipts. We heard the Tyler Perry recording when he admitted to publicly lying on her. I still haven't heard that. I want to hear that.
You may be on the Tyler Perry thing or whatever. I know very little about. I'm dealing with the DL situation because she says stuff about Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah. Well, Tiffany. Well, the thing was that Tiffany made a mention about her saying
about her husband.
With the husband you got, and Monique came back and said, if you had a husband like mine, you wouldn't have two DUIs.
Yes, and she defended that.
Cheese.
You wouldn't got caught in an alleged grooming thing, child grooming thing, whatever the case may be, right? So
Jesus Christ.
But the fact that we putting all of that out there, right? We putting all of that out there for everybody to, formulate opinions about, and for everybody to comment on and whatever like that. It to me, it's just hurtful. It's hurtful, especially because we're not where we should be. None of y'all is where y'all should be. Dale, you're not where you should really be because you've been in this game for a long time. Monique is not where she got a Oscar and all of that, but she's not where she needs to be.
It's like people use their celebrity for doing stuff like this instead of encouraging one another and making room for more people to come in and positive. Like, I don't understand. Again, how did we get here? It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's. I'm like, do you realize? Do you realize there's two separate worlds? So when we talk about Oscars and Grammys and all these accolades or whatever, like, right? So Monique, we know of Monique. You got a whole white community that don't know who the hell Monique or D.L. Hughley is.
Right.
Right? Because we're caught up in the perception, like, if somebody's on television or somebody's in arenas doing comedy or shows, whatever like that, the world knows who they are. Again, we make up 13% of the population in the United States. Let me break this down. Yeah, I see we freezing and doing all that. But listen, we make up 13% of the United States population, black people, African Americans, right? So out of that 13%, within that 13%, you got comedians, singers, actors, whatever like that, that are doing things on a grand scale, right?
Right.
A certain percentage of that. But we are black famous. And again, don't hit me up and be like, oh, why you? No, it's the truth. Like the rest of the world, whatever, like we all know who Angela Jolie is, right? We know because we dabble into their world. They don't know who Monique is. They don't know who D.L. Hughley is. They know who Denzel is, whatever, because he crossed that threshold. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's certain artists and actors and entertainers that cross that threshold where everybody, like Michael Jackson, Prince, Stevie Wonder, blah, blah, blah. The Moniques or whatever like that, we fighting in our own barrel. You hear me? We fighting in our own barrel. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny it froze on that, but we fighting in our own barrel, which looks crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like we fighting over crumbs and whatever like that. You got grievances with somebody, take it to them. That's the real thing to do. Like, to me, it's coward stuff to post up on social media where you got to beef with somebody like that. I got beef with other people or other DJs or somebody that's been in my life or whatever like that, or my son's mom or whatever. Like, I'm never going to post it on social media.
Right.
I'm going to take it to them. Social media can't solve my problems. Social media can't fix the problem that we got with each other. You feel me?
But that's the problem with social media now, that instead of, like you said, taking it up with that person privately, people have this urgency with people need to know what's going on so they could hear both sides of the story and somebody can have my back. And it's not cool because it's just like you're digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole and making situations more than what they should be. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess we came from a different era where, like we said, like when we got an issue with somebody, we talk about it. How the hell did we get to social media being like therapy for people? People post their shit on social media all the time and expect people to be like, oh, well, woe with me, what's wrong, da-da-da-da. Y'all not going to help me with my issue?
It's therapy, but it's also poison.
Of course it's poison.
It's therapy, but it's also poison. Y'all got to look at what it's becoming,
It's
right?
crazy.
What it's becoming.
Like, it's to the point that you can't even post stuff that you respect or quotes that you like that might resonate with you in your life because right away you subbing somebody or you got to be doing. And it's like,
you know the posts I would like to see?
It's crazy.
From Kat, from Monique,
Mm-hmm.
from the posts I would like to see is that, yo, me and DL met up at a restaurant and we sat down and we talked about our problems and our grievances with each other and we worked it out.
Good. Right.
And we good. And we all wondering what they talked about. And we don't know what they talked about.
And we don't have to know.
And we don't have to.
Us.
And see,
That, like,
I would love to see that. Kat, me and Kevin Hart sat down and blah, 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 blah. Or me and this person sat down, whatever. Me and Tiffany Haddish, whatever. So my thing is, like, so if you see somebody that got 2 DUIs, right? I'm not going to play them out. I'm not going to talk about you. Even if me and you had beef, and I found out that, damn, you got arrested for 2 DUIs or whatever like that, I'm not going to be like, you see, Kiss ain't nothing because she got blah, 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 2 DUIs or whatever. Because I know you, I'm going to come see you. I'm going to sit down with you, and I'm going to talk. Yo, what's the problem? What's going on with you? What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fix this. Whatever.
Hold me accountable.
You better
That's
than that.
it. Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like we don't. It's like now, you know, we gotten so used to wanting to see a train wreck.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
like we all want to see a train wreck and whatever like that. Like nobody believes in solutions no more.
Nobody wants to see anybody win, and it's so sad.
And nobody wants to fix the problem or whatever. It's like we feed off of drama and everything miserable that's happening to people. We feed off of that. We want more of it, whatever. I trust me when I tell you, like, I study social media, right? Like, I actually do this throughout my time, whatever. Like, if y'all wondering, like, yo, where they get this content from when they come on the Storm Warning show, whatever like that, because I sit in my day and I'm like, oh, wow, this is what's happening. Or people are saying this or whatever like that. I'm a news junkie. But I also try to find the credible news that we're going to talk to you about, shit that's credible and whatever. And I see all this division amongst us. And I'm like, we got to do better. Oh, it's after 12. It's my birthday.
It's officially your boy's birthday.
It's my birthday. Yeah, I got a sidetrack for a minute.
Cheers.
It's my birthday.
Health and wealth.
I'm another year older.
Yes.
I made it. You know, I ain't taking that long forever nap right now.
You know what?
I'm grateful.
Yeah, man.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Tomorrow's Friday. Well, today's Friday. Officially to me. It's officially Friday.
Saturday, this is going down. Stateside Tapping Tavern. It's RSVP only. Shout out to DJ Truth. He's going to be on ones and twos. He called and he's like, Norm, you got to do a set or something. So I might bring my stuff or whatever and do a set. But come on out and celebrate. Food and drink specials, everything. We're going to have fun.
Yes.
We're going to enjoy ourselves. You're going to come out, Buy me a drink. I'm more than welcome.
Buy me a drink.
I'm gonna have the water by my side too.
Please, a gallon at least.
Listen. But we're gonna have fun. Stateside Tap and Tavern. That's located at 149 Pierce Street. It's in Somerset, New Jersey, but it's Franklin as well. Somerset, New Jersey. Google it. Stateside Tap and Tavern. Birthday celebration.
Yes.
I'm also gonna be celebrating with my longtime friend Natalie Walker of the Pinup Girls, Grammy nominated songwriter and everything. We're gonna be our birthday. We celebrating on the same day and everything. So come on out, have a good time.
Awesome.
Stateside Tap and Tavern. Tell a friend, tell whoever, but you got to RSVP. So the number you have to RSVP is
732-630-1226.
Yes, just RSVP. Text. You could text them
call.
and be like, "My name is John Doe. Storm Norman's birthday party."
Yes.
And boom. That's it. So you got to text. All right. So 732-630-1226. That's it. My name is John Doe, and it's Storm Norm's birthday party. Come on out. I would love to see y'all, man. And
yeah, man.
Just vibe and kick it.
So I do want to say, because, we can't make it, unfortunately, because we have a show the same day.
Yeah, I know.
And we're going to be all the way in Long Island. But I want to say that I love you, and I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you. We've been friends for, 11, 12 years now?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. But I appreciate you always embracing me and the girls and always thinking of us in situations and always just, just being that dope support system. You're an amazing friend. You're an amazing father. You're an amazing husband. Right, Sandy? But I just love you so much, and I'm if nobody's ever told you, I'm super proud of you and what you're doing here at the station and how you keep on pushing and keep on going despite what happens, because life be lifing.
Yeah, life be lifing.
But I always appreciated the man that you are, because you always take stuff on the chin and you do it with a smile on your face, and you never let that affect how you treat people.
Right.
You're always very sweet and very welcoming. You bring people to your house and you make, you always create situations and events to bring people together, and that's much, much needed, especially nowadays. So I wish you many, many more years to come. May God keep blessing your steps. I love you. I'm always here, phone call away, all that good stuff. I love you. I do.
Love you too. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes. Come on, Storm Warning.
Listen, my phone just charging up now. I was trying to find my charger.
His phone was dead for a while.
Thanks, family. Appreciate you, nephew. Talil, everybody, man.
What
Appreciate
he said?
y'all.
What Terry said? Kids say that in Spanish. Say what in Spanish? But
Listen.
yeah, man, y'all keep sending my boy some love. We love Norm.
Yeah,
crazy behind.
Yeah, listen. Gotta be crazy with the way this world is going on.
Yeah, man. Laugh to keep from crying, right?
Listen. You already know. Oh, it's funny. But this guy cursing and stuff like that. But we grown, whatever. But so this one clip, right, I wanted to show y'all. So this chick was saying she don't like good guys.
Oh Lord, here we go.
She said she don't like good guys, whatever. Because good guys, she basically run over. Of course, she didn't say it like that. She went hard and she hardcore or whatever. But it's like, I'm like, yo, this is the problem now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem. And it's like, you rather guys, I need a man to stand up to me and be like, you're not going to do this. You're not going to blah, 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 blah. And I get it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I just did the statistics on the single rate. The single rate of black women is very high. But I think it's a cause and effect to that.
Mm.
So here's a clip on old girl.
Gotta check the Latino rates.
Yeah,
Make
so
sure I'm not a part of that.
Yeah, no, you part of the black rate. But anyway,
Oh, yeah.
All right. So woman says she does not want to date good
N-word.
men. When I get a good man, I drag their dog ass through the mud. Thoughts. You see how some women think? So we got to talk about this. So here's the clip. Again, parental guidance suggested because she says what she says. But This is not the thoughts and views of BKS1 Radio or the Stone Warning Show. Right. But check out the clip.
When I get good niggas, I drag they dog ass through the mud.
So you trying to tell me a woman don't like a nigga, a simp?
I don't want no nigga I can manipulate. Why would you want a man? Is a man. He's not he's supposed to be, right? So at any given time, you should be able to. You see how he just was like, oh, you loud. So what, nigga? Fuck off. Now, if this nigga would have said, hey, sit down and tone that down, I probably would have did it. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference in the men or the people that you deal with.
No,
men are men.
Nobody
wants somebody that.
So again, as women, if a nigga,
I can't speak for women. I'm speaking for myself.
If you're gonna walk over a nigga, he's a simp. So you're gonna walk over it. Look, they gotta slap you in the mouth a few times.
Ain't nobody slapping nobody in the mouth. You'll fuck around and
No,
slap
this
in
is
the
what
mouth.
it is. If they know that.
When I get good niggas, I drag they dog ass through the mud.
So you trying to tell me a woman don't like a...
Sheesh. Kiss. Talk to him. Talk to him.
I hate it here.
Sheesh.
I hate it. You see my shirt? I like my shirt. See, because this
love your shirt.
Come on. Like, what are we doing? Why? Like, why? So you get a good guy and you drag him through the mud. Why? Because you choose to? Because you're miserable? Because you're unhappy? Because you don't think that you deserve to have a good guy? Because why are we like this? I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I think I done ran out of things to say, to be completely honest, because me personally, I want me a good person. And I say person because, whatever. Who doesn't want a good person in their life? Men and women is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want somebody to disrespect you. You want somebody to talk down to you. Terry said, laugh out all her men locked up after messing. For real. Like, what are we doing?
Who want to lay down, hold hands with her energy? Not me.
She knows she's not a good woman. She can't handle a good man. Tracy, I agree.
See, let me clap it. Can we clap it up for Tracy?
Yes, we can, because I agree wholeheartedly with that. You're not a good woman and you don't deserve to have anybody good because... What? I don't understand. I don't. Like, I want somebody who's well-balanced. I want a good guy, right? But that also got a little edge to him. Because I don't want nobody who's going to allow me to do that. I would never do that anyway.
Right,
but
right.
Nobody in any relationship to deserve to have to be talked about like that or walked over like that or treated that way. You want somebody who's going to protect you, laugh with you, cry with you, all these great things. But nowadays, if you got a good dude that does all that, but still got a little edge, he a simp. Why? I don't understand people.
Taylor said me and her wrestling on
somebody's car outside. Like, come on.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to
Tasha
Tasha.
said she deserves whatever she gets and does not speak for all women. She absolutely does not.
Facts.
It's disheartening, like, for real. Like, I really hate seeing stuff like that. It bothers me to the core, for real.
Adios, meals. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Speaking for me, ma'am.
We enjoyed y'all tonight.
Yes, we did.
We appreciate y'all. And thanks for checking out the Stone Warning Show, BKS1 Radio TV.
Jeez.
Oh, man, this is great. I'm actually going to go back after this show and listen to the whole show and everybody's comments and everything like that.
Yeah, because we got a whole bunch of stuff. I know we didn't read everybody. We see them.
Y'all was on point tonight. And,
God.
Listen.
Let's do better, people.
Yeah, listen. Today, I'm going to enjoy my birthday. Saturday, I'm going to enjoy the birthday. Shout out to everybody, man, with the birthday wishes and blessings and all of that. And people texting me and stuff. I'm going to respond to these texts after the show. And I appreciate you all, man. I thank y'all. And we will see y'all next Thursday on the Stone Warning Show. All right? And it's all love. And again, remember, this show is never really about us.
It is about you.
Because you are the next best kept secret. We out of here.
We love you guys. Feliz Navidad.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. Feliz Navidad. Ba, 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 ba. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a happy birthday. I want to wish you a happy birthday. I want to wish you a happy birthday from the bottom of my cup.
Hey, I'm going to refill it.
Happy birthday, man. I love you, Norm.
Thank you. Love you too.
Blessings,
love you too.
blessings.
Appreciate
we love
y'all.
you guys. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
Take
yes,
care of
yes,
each other.
Yes.
Let's stop the ratchetness, all right?
Love each other, man. Love each other, man. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Tasha. Thanks, Denise. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Thanks, Talil.
I miss you too, Denise. Love you guys. That's the Rihanna on the Savage book. The white horse and carriage. Toxic.
Yes, sir.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.